Kenny G. Today's topic is you are born with all the power to have everything you desire. You are born with all the power to have everything you desire. We are all born with the power to create our own version of prosperity and joy that is most meaningful to us. One of the problems for a lot of us is that over the years, little by little, we have surrendered that power to others. Our teachers, our mentors, our parents, our siblings, other people that we allow in our life and that we trust. Now what happens is they are making those decisions for us. And sometimes most of us really don't realize it. I'll share a little story with you just about something my father used to say to me, and I didn't realize that it affected me until actually recently, almost about a year ago. My father used to always tell my mom he didn't want anything for his birthday. So every year I heard this over and over and over again. Up until last year, I used to tell my wife, hey, I didn't want anything for my birthday. Now, she was real nice. She always got me something, and I was very appreciative, of course. But this one particular time, she didn't. And when she didn't, I actually felt sad. The interesting part about that moment when that happened, I actually replayed the voice of my dad in my head saying to my mother, don't get me anything for my birthday. And I was thinking to myself, I don't really want to say that, and I don't really mean that. That's not me. So at that moment, I chose differently. I decided to exercise my right and choose that I really would like a birthday card or somebody to acknowledge my birthday. That was important to me. And that sounds very, very small. But just imagine if you have that same thing inside you going on and you don't recognize it and don't realize it, but it's affecting your work decisions, your relationship decisions, it's affecting your career decisions, it's affecting decisions you make about everything. And a lot of us don't know we have those things inside, and that's what I'm trying to point out to you now. We have surrendered that power little by little, and on a subconscious level sometimes we don't even know. And you have to really start to examine your choices and why you make the choices that you made, because you really do have the power to create your prosperity. For this reason, most of us stumble through life. We simply have impaired our ability to create the joy and happiness that we desire. To really make it plain and simple, we've simply given others the ability to choose for us, to create our future, to create their desires through us and not our desires. The good news is that you actually can take that power back. And some of you may have some momentum that you've already created, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. But the bottom line, you can start today and change that so that you start to create the future that you want. And one of the first things you have to recognize is that when you give somebody the power to create for you, and you're not happy with that, you'll feel it. It'll feel bad. You'll feel it inside. And that's what you have to focus on. The choices that will move you in the direction you want to move into will affect you in a positive way. They will feel good.